There is much about my brother I wish had been different, but I will always be grateful he was here because he brought me you. Iroh referring to Zuko. Hello everyone, this is Moses from Wilona's Cave. We left off where Prince Iroh wandered off among the peasants of the Fire Nation, and Fire Lord Azulon sent soldiers to seek out and return Prince Iroh to the royal palace, which they did. We're going to start with the scene setup using Mythic Game Master Emulator. I want to set up this next scene with the soldiers arriving at the royal palace to meet with Fire Lord Azulon with Prince Iroh. Now we are Chaos rank 6, so let's roll a d10 to see if the scene has been modified. A 6 or less, then it has been modified. And it's a 10. The scene is not modified, thank goodness. So we're going to continue the scene as written. Now let's continue the story of young Prince Iroh. One of the soldiers standing next to Iroh says, "You think you can keep running away, Prince Iroh? We'll keep finding you. We always do." Then Iroh replies, "While you keep searching and finding me, I am searching and finding myself." Then the other soldier chimes in and says, "You need to be concentrating on your lessons of being a war general. Soldiers don't want to follow a philosopher into battle." And then the other soldier interrupts and says, "Quiet, here comes Fire Lord Azulon." Fire Lord Azulon walks in and passes by Prince Iroh and the soldiers. Lord Azulon doesn't even look at them and walks by and sits in his chair behind the table. Lord Azulon stares into Prince Iroh's eyes. His face looked tired and angry. The soldiers and Iroh were waiting to see if Lord Azulon would say something. A short time passed and he didn't say anything at all. One of the soldiers spoke up and said, "Fire Lord Azulon, we have retrieved..." At that moment, Lord Azulon raised his hand quickly, signifying that he didn't want to hear anymore. Okay, now before I continue, let's go to Uncle Iroh's Dream Card game. This game has so many cards. There are still more event cards in the box. It's just amazing. An amazing system and an amazing game. Alright, let me draw 3 cards and choose one of them to modify or add to the story a bit. The first card is Become Friends With. Interesting. The second card is Reunites With. And the third card is Attends a Play. Attends a Play. I think that might be the best choice right there. Now I have to fit that into the story somehow. Alright, let's go back. Let's continue. Lord Azulon speaks finally. "Iroh, how many times must you embarrass me, our name, and our nation?" Iroh responds back, "Father, I did not intend to embarrass you and the family. I am simply trying to discover myself." Lord Azulon grinds his teeth and stands up so quickly that the chair he sat in falls backwards. He yells out at Iroh, "Trying to discover yourself? You are the prince, the next one in line to become the Fire Lord. Do you know how disrespectful it is and how many times you've tried to leave the Fire Nation borders to go on your little journeys of discovery, Iroh? Let alone I have my prince conversing in the open with common peasants. I have sent soldiers after soldiers to go and find you on countless occasions. Soldiers that should be spending their time training." At this moment, Iroh notices that his father's chair is on fire. Iroh interrupts his father and says, "Father, your chair is on fire." Lord Azulon looks back and sees his chair on fire and says, "Well, that's not my fault. The player put my desk and chair too close to the eternal flames. It's his fault for not testing the map out before hitting record button." Lord Azulon began walking out of the room, but before he left, he looked back at Iroh and said, "Oh, Iroh, tonight there is going to be a play about your grandfather, Fire Lord Sozin. I believe that you will get a lot out of it, Iroh. The play will demonstrate the discipline and focus of a true firebender worthy of possessing the title of Fire Lord." After that, Lord Azulon left the room and the soldiers followed. Now I wonder if Prince Iroh is alone in this room. I just have a feeling. Let's see. Let's go to the fate chart in Mythic and roll a D100. Chaos rank is 6. The room is rather large with big stone pillars that someone could hide behind. That's why I'm thinking maybe someone's hiding. I will put the odds at somewhat likely, which is an 80 or below for a yes answer. Let's drop in a D100. The second roll is what counts, and that is a 65. So yes, there is someone hiding. So Prince Iroh is not alone in this room. Okay, let's go back and go to Uncle Iroh's dream card game again and pull 3 character cards now. And hopefully one of them makes sense to whoever is hiding in this room. I hope. So many character cards. Okay, let's see. The first card is a fisherman. The second card is... Are you kidding me? Maybe I needed to shuffle these cards better. This is like rolling a 1 on an extreme yes in Mythic. What are the odds? Okay, the third card is Lieutenant G. Okay, obviously I'm going with Ozai for sure. That's so cool. Things like this make me love playing solo RPG. Okay, let's go to Savage Worlds and have Iroh roll for notice to see if Iroh notices his younger brother in the room. Iroh is a D6 on notice plus his wild die of another D6. A 4 or better on either die and he notices. Let's get 2D6 in the tray. Now let's re-roll. Awesome. And alright, an exploding 6. Re-roll that die. And a 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. So that is a 4 for success and 8 for a raise. So not only does Prince Iroh notice that someone else is in the room, but because of the raise, he also knows who is hiding. Iroh speaks out. I know you are here, Ozai. Reveal yourself, little brother. At that moment, Ozai walks around one of the pillars and says, Well, you've done it again, big brother. Ozai said with a big grin on his face. I don't know why my father continues to send out a search party for you. I would let you go as long as you want. That way they can't find you and make me the heir to the throne. Iroh squints his eyes at Ozai. Ozai walks past Iroh on his way out of the room and says, Oh, and Iroh? I hope to see you at our grandfather's play. I mean, that's if you don't run away again before it starts. Ozai then left the room, and Iroh, still standing on the same spot he started in, took a deep breath and lowered his head. And with that, the scene comes to an end. Now time for some bookkeeping. For the Chaos rank, currently at 6, I'm going to lower that back down to 5. As for any new NPCs, we have Fire Lord Azulon and Prince Ozai. Any new threads to add? No, I don't think so. Okay. I hope all of you enjoyed the episode. Please hit like if you liked the video. Comment, share, and subscribe. It's all appreciated and it helps my channel with the algorithm. Thank you all for watching another episode from Wilona's Cave, and happy gaming everyone. Bye.